You can run, you can hide, but one day Chris will have you. Chris! Oh dear. Oh dear. And I'm hiding. I'm here, man. Bring Chris. Go tell Chris. Say Chris Hamza's live. And he's inviting anyone to come onto his chat. Bring it. Bring whom you like. This is I'm running from Chris. SOCO Chris. Please.
Well, hi there, Hamza. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be responding to someone who I know from Speaker's Corner, who goes by the moniker Hamza's Den. Someone recently let me know that he spoke about me on his live stream from his hijab shop. Not his kebab shop, his hijab shop, where he was responding to someone who was calling him out for avoiding a debate with me. He said he would when I met him in person. Let's watch his clip and you can see what I mean.
Oh, we're not going to be filming at all today?
It's raining.
All right, we'll do it another time. Yeah. I promise you, Chris.
Okay. So you do want to debate, but at a different time.
Okay. First thing I don't like, especially with you DCCI and SOCO characters, when you come with this kind of preconceived idea you've probably been rehearsing in the mirror all week. I ain't got time for that. Yeah.
Okay, but I just offered you anything. You understand that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying to you. So I'll happily have a conversation with you. Yeah.
Okay. So you will do that?
We'll have a conversation about Christianity.
When are you next going to be here?
I can give you maybe a choice of three and you can work out which one you want to do. Reliability of the New Testament. Yeah? From your perspective, as a Christian, why you believe the New Testament is a reliable source of information.
Yeah.
The reliability of Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two out of 10. Or does the New Testament teach Jesus, or is Jesus God? One of those.
Okay, I'm fine with those.
I never rehearsed it all.
Why don't we do it a bit more different? Like go to a cafe or something, do it over coffee or something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be here.
Yeah.
That would be more interesting, actually.
Okay.
Change up the scene a little
Yeah.
bit.
The only thing I would say is I would like a camera from my side and your camera from your side. Okay, that's what. Yeah, I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
That in future, the next time, he'll be more prepared and we will have a debate then. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll be good content. Hopefully that'll be something that edifies the community from our side and hopefully for the Muslims as well.
Now, there are a few things I want to point out here. First of all, he knew I was associated with SOCO because he mentioned SOCO along with DCCI. He agrees to a debate. He says he would love to speak with me. He then sets out the terms for the debate. He says it will be about whether the New Testament is reliable, whether Jesus is God, whether we can trust Paul. I accept those terms. One of his team even suggests that perhaps we do it in somewhere quiet like a cafe where I could bring my camera, he could bring his camera, and that way we could have much more relaxed kind of discussion. I was totally up for that. I thought that was great. So I left that conversation completely thinking that we were fine with this, we were going to have a debate, like he said. However, the next day I get the following email. Hello Chris, I saw the vid about our debate on SOCO and after reading that toxic comment section, I'm afraid to say I won't be debating you as I do not want to give any content to SOCO and that rabid comment section. Sorry about that. Maybe look at the type of people you are associating with if you want to be taken seriously as a Christian apologist / polemicist. Regards, Hamza. So in public, Hamza has no problem with agreeing to debate me. He has no problem with saying that these are the things we will debate about. No issue whatsoever. And he has no issue with the SOCO team recording it. But in private, he does have a big problem with the SOCO team recording it. He has a big problem with debating me generally, it seems, since me being merely associated with them is enough for him to not want to debate anymore. Which is somewhat odd, given that in the video clip we saw, he already knew I was a part of SOCO. Perhaps he forgot later and was reminded. A few months after this, I happened to see Hamza again at the corner, and I thought I would once again offer him another opportunity to debate. I also questioned him as to why he didn't honour our previous agreement and went back on that, and as to who exactly would he debate at Speaker's Corner. Let's watch that clip.
And remember, you did say you would. Right, and I said you could even talk about what you want.
No. I don't reward bad behaviour, I told you that. When I was having a debate with you, and then you start plastering all over SOCO, and then all the SOCO crowd start abusing me, and gingerbread man, this, that.
So what's that got to do with me?
Because you're associated with them.
Your claim was that I am associated with SOCO, and because you appeared in a SOCO video, and the comments were bad, that is bad, and therefore you won't debate me.
You are a representation of SOCO.
Why don't you debate me? What are you? I am a part of SOCO. I've never denied that.
I got no dealings with SOCO.
Right. Okay. Why?
I don't like them.
Who are you actually debate here? Out of all the people who come to this park who are of the Christian team, who would you debate?
Here,
Yeah.
you're all pigeons. None of you are sincere.
So no one. There's not a single person you would debate. This is a long-winded way of trying to avoid a debate. Would anyone like to see a debate?
Yes, I would.
Anyone like to actually see it? Muslims? Would it be interesting at least?
It'd be very
This is a man who claims he has knowledge on Islam and Christianity. I claim to have knowledge on Islam and Christianity. So let's debate. And let us use his cameras so we can capture it.
Chris, see, that's the thing. The intention is all wrong.
So this is sad, man. I haven't called you anything, but
As you can see, there is no one that he would actually debate at Speaker's Corner who is a part of the Christian team, presumably because he has absolutely no way of coming out well in that. Hamza has made his own career effectively by interviewing strangers, people of whom are new to the corner, who are visitors, who are tourists, who are people who are even new in the faith, and effectively just running through a pre-prepared dawah script. You can look at any of his videos and you will see things like that. When he gets into a debate with someone who is knowledgeable in religion, in Christianity and Islam, it becomes a whole different thing, and he can't defend, and he ends up looking a bit embarrassed, and he ends up turning a bit red. After trying on a couple of occasions face to face, while he was with his own little gang of Muslims, to have a debate with him, and having him give excuses on both occasions, he now has the nerve to pretend that he is totally fine talking with me. But wait, didn't Hamza say that the reason he won't actually have this debate with me is because I'm associated with SOCO? But I'm still associated with SOCO. So why is it he's inviting me onto his live stream if he's worried about me being associated with SOCO? The answer, of course, is because it was never really about that. What Hamza actually wants to do is to get me on his live stream, do what he does with pretty much any Christian that joins his live stream, and talk over them, mute them, and ultimately kick them. What I'm interested in is moderated fair debate. Ideally, I would like it face to face. Hamza wants it only in his tiny little den, presumably because that lion, supposedly lion, can never actually leave his den. He's stuck there, pretty much permanently. I do wonder if lion's den is just a synonym for hijab shop. I mean, it seems to be one and the same thing. You see, I could go down there to the hijab shop in person and try and debate him again face to face with cameras. However, I think that would upset the lion a bit too much. So for that reason, I won't. Instead, I've reached out to third-party YouTube channels that host debates. Modern Day Debates is one. And I would be more than happy to have a moderated debate hosted by a third-party channel to discuss these topics that you brought up, which, funny enough, are all about Christianity and not about Islam. But hey, I'm confident enough that I could sweep you under the floor with those topics. Oddly, with your own topics, you aren't confident with them. But nonetheless, Hamza, I'm the one who's offered you on 2 occasions to debate face to face. You've refused both times. I've offered to schedule a debate with you in a local caf. You've again refused that. I'm now offering you the chance to do it on a third-party moderated channel. I have a funny feeling you're going to reject that as well. I have a feeling I'll never get this debate because you're never going to leave your den. Your den is your safe place, your safe space. You should probably think more about going outside a bit to the real world and debate with real people, rather than being an armchair warrior and making empty promises that you know you could never keep. This is not the sort of behavior you'd find from a Christian, because a Christian is taught not to lie, because lying is, surprisingly enough, bad in our religion. Hence, I will stick to my word that if you want a debate, I'd happily give you it. See you in person at the corner, or see you on moderated debate. God bless you all. Have a great day. And that includes you, Hamza. Take care.